Here's how to get the Black Needle Spear in Mortal Shell 2. This powerful weapon has incredible reach, and I would definitely recommend grabbing this when you're in the mid-game. Now, we can come here straight from the outskirts of Maman. I'll show you how to get there, the trace route here, and then we're going to run through the entire way, straight from Marrowkeep all the way to this weapon. So, here's the outskirts of Maman. We're just going to run past every single guard here. You don't actually have to fight anything until we get to the very end, and that fight isn't too challenging, but I will give tips and tricks on how to take it down easily. So, what we're going to do is run onto this bridge here, and there's actually a few things that you'll actually drop off the side here for, so be careful, you will take a little damage, but you can do an attack to stop that. Now, once we come on over here, you can chat with that guy for a quest line, but you're going to run straight past this hunter here, go through the archway, and we're going to go through a gate to teleport us to the next section. But I'll be showing you guys a little trick here, because you can actually get the Janessa character that or shell that I'm playing as from this section as well. We're going to hop on over to this spot here. So next, we're going to climb up the little stone staircase here, avoiding all these little enemies. And what we're going to do is continue along there. But if you do want to get the Janessa shell, you actually just have to go and interact with the thing in this field here. You'd actually run to the left-hand section instead of the right here. And Janessa is extremely powerful. I'd highly recommend grabbing her. But for the purpose of this video, we're just grabbing the spear. So we're going to run through this little archway here. And once you get through here, there's going to be a little spirit stream that you can jump up. So just avoid those spear ladies. They are very annoying and hit really hard. Jump up here, and then the next thing we're going to do is drop down onto the building top here, which has another spirit stream for us to jump up. So hop up into it, and this will take us up to the very top floor, which gives us one more here that we can jump up. But this will take us straight to the beacon that we're looking for. So just run past this here, or you can use the teleporter. These enemies are actually going to be popping up a bit later on, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to get comfortable with taking them down. If they hold their spear low, they're going to do a counterattack, which really sucks. But now we're at the next beacon. So next we're going to run straight up into the castle area here. You will have to do an encounter right as you get inside here. There's going to be, the doors will lock and you'll fight two enemies here, so you can take them out. I do have guides on the best possible builds that you can use for this, but afterwards we're going to go through the Sister's Refuge here, and you can just ignore all the enemies here. I cut that video just a second ago because one of them was hounding me there, but what you're going to do is run straight past, go up here, take a little bit of a right up the wooden staircase, and continue along. Again, if they hold their spears low, they're going to do a counterattack that absolutely sucks for you, but climbing up over to this section here, we're then going to run through this gateway here. Watch out for the rolling guide. Then we're going to take a left as soon as we get through here. This will take us to the next spot here, which is literally where we need to go. So yeah, only really one encounter you have to do. There is the beacon there, so we can then go and enter the beacon. We actually have to go inside for this one. It does have a little bit of a puzzle, which I'll show you guys how to do it in its entirety here. It is nothing too complicated, but once you get inside, I would recommend just taking out the enemies there. I'm using the Trebuch axe here, which is pretty solid, but any ranged weapon will work. You're going to hit the two bells here, and there's a couple more bells that we will have to hit in a moment's time. So once this happens, we're going to run into the next room, and I'd recommend clearing out this entire room. There are some challenging enemies here, but you're going to look for the bells in between these stone structures here. So this is the path that we're going to be climbing up. There's one at the very back there. There's one just right here, and the third one is right close to the start there. So yeah, go through the entirety of that room. There's a lot of really good drops in it. Afterwards, we're then going to climb up this big stone bridge, which will take us up to another spear stream here, which we're just going to jump up, which leads us to the Twin Sisters fight here, which I would recommend using Janessa here, as she has that clone ability, which is super useful. They aren't super hard. It's the next one that's a little bit more challenging. This is the Stray Sisters, which is like a jacked up version of the things we fought previously, but if it holds its weapon down there, it's going to do that attack, which honestly really sucks, so don't let that happen to you. But yeah, it's all about bobbing and weaving in and out, and that will get you the Black Needle Spear in Mortal Shell 2. Very powerful weapon. If this video is useful, please hit the subscribe button below for more Mortal Shell 2 content, and we'll catch you guys all in the next one.